We are all children of God. We are all brothers and sisters. Christ has promised that those who truly serve God will eventually enter the kingdom of God. No organisation or individual has the right to judge other churches that love God and seek truth as heresies. Otherwise, they would position themselves as judges. Only the returning Christ has the authority to judge. So, to those Christians who judge others, are you God or the returning Christ? Who do you think you are? How do you know that your judgment is God's will? You are obviously blaspheming against God, but why don't you reflect on this? Before Christ started his ministry at his first coming, he received baptism from John, which expressed his faith in God. In his subsequent ministry, he simply proclaimed the gospel of the kingdom, taught people to love others as themselves, as well as many truths not mentioned in the Old Testament. Matthew chapter 5, verse 39. Jesus said, "If anyone slaps you on the right cheek, turn to them the other cheek also." Jesus not only taught these words, but also lived them out. He never belittled or slandered the rabbis and Pharisees. When the Pharisees slandered and persecuted him, Jesus never responded with slander or resistance, but endured silently. When the Pharisees were going to crucify him, he didn't escape or run away, but willingly waited for their arrest. Even when the Roman governor wanted him to defend himself, he still remained silent. Jesus is our example to follow, and we are willing to be his true lambs, waiting for his return. We know that lambs are gentle and obedient, never biting others like wolves. When Christ comes again, whether one is a wolf or a lamb will naturally be discerned. We sincerely pray that all believers in God can genuinely seek truth and recognize the voice of truth by the returning Christ. We hope that brothers and sisters can thoroughly watch our sermons before engaging in any discussion or comment. As believers, any statement we make should be well-founded. Our statements are all based on the Bible and supported by reasoning. If one hasn't delved deeply into the Bible, refuses reasoning, and merely makes subjective judgments about others' statements based on their personal feelings and opinions, such a person is certainly not welcomed. If we send fragmented texts from the Bible to those who haven't read it thoroughly, they will certainly misunderstand it. We welcome any brothers and sisters to join us in objective discussions on the Bible and the pursuit of truth. We are open to communicate. We welcome discussions based on evidence and reasoning rather than unreasonable attacks. We have the ability to discern those with ill intentions, and we don't welcome such people.